Host Lamont. You see me? I'm a little, I'll keep it like that. I'm your host Lamont. Um, Trying to get some water. It's a little chilly outside. Hope y'all up. A little late. But I'm a parent, and so, when my parent duties call, I have to go. My daughter caught a flat tire, so had to go deal with that. I'm playing with the light over here. It's a little something, something, but I'm trying to fix it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Y'all can see me. Thought I had it pretty good. Oh, I'm good. I'm going with that. Welcome to the podcast, 1700block. I'm your host, Lamont. If you're missing somebody, man, and it's one of them days, Jack, you wish they was here, it's gonna get better. Just hang in there. I had a pretty good day, man. It wasn't bad. I'm gonna get back into some Trump stuff. We're gonna go over some numbers with some inflation. So I'm back on the new set now because whatever they doing on our other set, I don't know what it is. I really don't like it. So I'm on this one, playing with this. I'll be on this one for a minute. I'll keep playing with it till I get it right. So I might be back and forth in the green room, and then I might not be. So the administration they ran on a lot of prices and inflation costs and food costs and what they was going to do. The president was talking the other night on on TV about how great a job they was doing, and they not doing such a good job. So we're gonna read the report card, man, and it's gonna see just how good of a job they say they doing or they think they doing. The polls look like it's swayed from one way to the other, and they not doing such a good job. So we're gonna. It looked like the polls say they swaying from one way to another, but I don't really see that happening. So this is what we're gonna do. So U.S. food prices, right, is slightly significantly increased by 23.6% from 2020 to 2024, with an annual inflation slowly recently at 2.3% in 24, after peak in 2022 was at 9.9%, driven by the pandemic and the supply chain. So that was around the pandemic. Of course, it dropped around the pandemic because people couldn't really get outside, so prices did drop. The issue globally ran through some specific items like eggs, beef, saw a huge jump, almost 160%. It was 158%, 52% over the last 5 years. As late as 2025, the annual food price increased 2.6 to 2.7, down from the past high. Prices remain elevated though. Overall, between 2020 and 24, it's up by 23.6%. That's high. That's a lot. It recently slowed down to 2.3%. And the latest data from the November 2025, food prices up 2.6. Year to end food at its highest up to 1.9. That's significantly high. Eggs went up, ground beef. Eggs went up 158%, ground beef 52%, coffee 104 saw massive price hikes. 104 on the coffee. So 7-Eleven, they killing them right now. Global events. You got Russia-Ukraine war, composed energy costs, spike poultry and egg prices, high energy costs, labor pressure. The rate increase of price it's significantly changing, right? As for the worse, consumers are stressed, eating cheaper meals, using coupons, and buying store brand stuff. So they're not buying name brand stuff because they can't afford the name brand stuff. So they buying household goods. They buying household stuff like instead of getting a real jar of mayonnaise, you might get that off brand mayonnaise. Instead of getting the orange juice that you used to get, you might have to get something else like Sunny Delight. That's really not a juice, an orange juice. It's like a juice. It's like an orange flavored juice. It's not even Kool-Aid. Food prices just high, man. So the food price at the grocery store rise by 6% in July, August, the fastest month rate changing for groceries since October 2022. According to that's a consumer report index from the Bureau of Labor Status. Groceries are also 29% higher since before COVID. So that's 30% if it's 29. So, excuse me. It went up due to COVID, inflation, supply chain issues, climate change affecting harvest, rising food, transportation costs, labor shortages, increased corporation profile, creating higher production proceedings and distribution expense that gets passed through consumers. So when they raise stuff, these factors contribute increased costs at various stages from farm table leading to our grocery bill. So it's farm table and then they get to the consumer. That's how I go. Go from the farm, right? To the table, to the consumer, to the grocery store, you got all that. So it says increasing costs in various stages from the farm table leading to high groceries. So it goes from the farm, then harvest is high. Then once they harvest it go to the market. And then once it go to the market, come to us, we the consumer. So somewhere between the harvest, somewhere between the harvest and the store, bang. And then we get it. I was looking for my thing over here, but I don't see it. All right, you got the supply chain, inflation and energy costs, climate control, labor shortages, corporate profile, global events, derivative facts. So all of these factors affected. These factors doesn't just get procedures costs for productions, processing, packaging, transport, all rises with each business taking a margin, making the final retail price significantly higher than the initial cost increase. So from time ago, and you put it in the ground, and then the labor, then you had to pay by, then you had to harvest. Then by the time you harvest, if gas prices going up, then it's gonna go up on out end. So that's gas, that's transportation, that's labor, and that's fertilizer. So all that stuff go up, and we get it, and it makes the food prices go up. So that's how the food prices got significantly higher. So, excuse me. Food prices are unlikely to go down. The forecast suggested that smaller hikes around 2 to 3% in 26 do overall costs remain elevated due to the presidential inflation, higher energy labor costs, and supply chain shift, while some violent terms like eggs, avocado might see temporary drops. Generally, grocery costs tend to stay higher once increased with specific products like beef, poultry, taking years to see a significant price relief. So it talks about once food go up, it's more than likely not to go down no more. It's just gonna stay high. So it's just gonna cause more at the table. It's gonna cause more, man. So it talks about all you need is like $300 a month. So if you budget right, it says $300 a month can actually be enough for food. That's just for one person. $300 a month can be enough food for one person, but it's tight. It requires smart planning, cooking from scratch, focusing on stamps and shopping sales for group or family. It's a very difficult. While USDA suggested $300 is at the low end of a thrifty budget for one person. That's in 25. So you had the coupon. You had to use some coupons like we used to use. You had to go back to using coupons, and you're gonna have to catch the sales when the market come. So when the sales coupon come out, you just gonna have to be on top of it, man, and get yourself a freezer. And I talked about how them old people they had freezers, man, and people just will go in their freezers and just get food. So you're gonna probably need a freezer. Freezer is just a good investment. All right, so that's grocery prices. Um, so grocery going up. Entertainment is going up. Utility bills, power bills, groceries, home remodeling by 50%. I talked about beef and eggs. All that's going up. Taxes, paycheck to paycheck, technology, infrastructure, AI data centers. Um, Social Security is going to go up 2.8% cost of living adjustment. Excuse me, Broadway, a package schedule with a new shows, renewal, and so TV shows gonna go up. Like if you want to watch something on Netflix or something, it's getting ready. It's about to go up in 26. The biggest thing, 2026 is packed with major global events highly by 2026. That's the FIFA World Championship. Canada, Mexico, Winter Olympics, Paralympics. So all that stuff gonna go up. And I'm in the sports, so all that stuff gonna go up. So your sports will go up, which means cable probably go up. All that other type of stuff that you like. The Winter Olympics, Commonwealth Games, the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup, World Baseball Classic, Super Bowl, national events, the U.S. elections, midterms, and local elections. So if you're going to the rally and it's a cost, that's going to go up. Rugby league, so tennis, baseball, football, basketball. The ticket sales going to go up even more. Concerts, Beyonce, whoever you want to see. all this stuff get ready to go up. It talks about it's gonna come. It's going up in 2026. So the American farmers. This is just a recap because I came on late, so I'm just gonna recap some stuff. And when I come back on, I give you the rest. I'm gonna play with this platform because I should be able to see y'all comments in the comment area. So I gotta work on that. Excuse me. I do a lot of yawns, excuse me. I'm gonna get into this American farmers because Trump supposed to get the farmers some money to bail them out, right? American farmers are facing a tough economic period in 2025, struggling with a high production cost like seed, fertilized labor, and low commonly priced, leading me to operate at a loss despite harvest. This financial squeeze is causing significantly concern with some farmers experiencing increasing debt and financial instability, promoting government aid announcement and debates over trade policy. So the farmers in trouble. Why? Because of tariffs. A lot of stuff they used to buy, they not buying no more. So you got high input costs. I talked about fertilizer, food, seed, and wages. You got low crop prices, probability squeeze, the gap between squeezing costs and low selling prices. Like you can't do both. Market uncertainty, trade issues, um, stores challenges, and a shift in government support, aid, land, and complacency and financial risk. So people don't know what to do. Like they got money, they holding on to it. A significant measure of farmers, around 70 to 80%, surveyed recently experienced more financial concern than the previous year and believe the U.S. is on the verge of farm crisis. So we're about to have a farm crisis. The Trump administration announced a $12 billion bridge payment program in December 25 to offer relief, while new trade ideas from implemented aiming to help farmers manage, lose, and avoid dependency on large aid hack packages. Now, ensure farmers we generally not doing well financially, caught between high cost and low return, creating a significant economic strain on the agricultural scene. Now, so farmers are struggling. Now hear this. I'm gonna hit you with this and then I'm gone. I gotta work early in the morning. All right, so this is what's gonna happen with these farmers. A lot of people in Congress own farms. A lot of Democrats and a lot of Republicans. It's more Dems that own farm. Now you get ready to get, excuse me, y'all. You get ready to get a farmer's $12 million. Let's see who that money gonna go to. While a prestige real-time number is issued reported from the early 2024. Indicated around 31 members of Congress, about 5.7 of the total members, were actively farmers or running ranches, cattle operations, with many more having family members who receive farm subsidies, highlighting significant agricultural involvement in the legislature through farm ownership varies by specific politicians and families. So you're gonna get them $12 billion and then you're gonna get the money right back to the people that work in Congress. Man, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Under 6% active farmers a congressional research service reported identifying 31 lawmakers, 23 House, 8 Senate, engaging in farming, ranching as of early 2024. Note a release from Congressman. So it's a lot of people that own farms that work in commerce, man. It's crazy. Many more politicians and their families receive federal funding subsidies, even if they don't actually farm. With 2023 report highlighting 25 House members received a significant subsidies. Note the environmental working environmental group. Example, senators like John Tester, D, Democrat, and Chuck Grassley, R, Republican, and representatives like Charlie Pingree and Frank Lucas, as well as other known farmers, right? Reportedly, that data office referred a few years prior to exact figures change each election cycle and physical disclosure. Family farmers. Some data captures farm including a subsidies flowing to family members, not just to the political directory. So you got people that's getting paid, that's actively in Congress, and they have farms, and that $12 million is going to go to the farmers. But they the kind of games they playing. So with that being said, just a short segment. I just wanted to get in here a little bit, play with this, see how this sound, and see if I can't get y'all chats up in this box over here. Got to find out how to do that. So it's just basically a little test run. So welcome to the podcast, 1700 block. Thanks. I'm your Lamar. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll be back soon.